Good morning. Today is April 15, 2016, here at Washington Family Church. And we're reading chapter 1, Home Church, today from the Cheon Seong Gyeong. And the first subtopic is offerings to establish a global foundation. 21. Why do I say you should become tribal messiahs? It is because you need to dissolve the bitter sorrow of Jesus. You have also to dissolve my bitter sorrow. Further, you need to dissolve the bitter sorrow of Adam. What is Adam's bitter sorrow? It is that he couldn't have an ideal family. What is Jesus' bitter sorrow? It is that he couldn't have an ideal nation. And my bitter sorrow is that I cannot have an ideal world. Home church is necessary to make indemnity conditions that fulfill the hope of Adam, the hope of Jesus, and my hope. Home church sets the conditions to perfect the family, the nation, and the world. That what I say is based on this principle. 22. The time for me to lead the Unification Church has passed. Now is the time for horizontal expansion. Hence, when each of you expands the family ideal to encompass your tribe, the world will naturally be restored by that much. The way to expand to the tribe is home church. This is my final decision. It is made and settled. From now on, you blessed families must become one while attending mother and father. When you have children, then the true parents have to grant you as parents based on God's love a decree for the right of ownership over material possessions. You need to receive it as individuals. You need to receive it as couples. And your children need to receive it as well. Just as in the Old Testament age, the New Testament age, and the completed Testament age, conditions had to be set for you to receive God's love from true parents as their representatives. According to the principle, you can go to the kingdom of heaven only after true parents grant you the right of ownership. Unless you inherit this right, there is no way for you to go to the kingdom of heaven. Page 934, 23. All of you have parents, children, and belongings. Home church is the place where all of them appear on a larger scale. Because Adam fell, he lost them all. We must recover them and offer them to God. We should recover what was lost and offer them all at one time to God through true parents. We have to do this. Then once God owns all this and give it to true parents, since they are our parents, we ought to inherit it from them. Only if you do this will you be entitled to possess your own house and claim your own world. The basis of this is home church. It is a place of offering. It is an altar on which you are to make the three offerings. 24. For the sake of proclaiming home church, I must make a movement to spiritually awaken the nation. We must be one step ahead of all others. We should proceed from the national church to the world church to the cosmic church. What is a church? It is an institution for separating the people of God from Satan. There are different levels of this institution: the individual, the tribe, the people, the nation, and the world. People are separated from Satan based on the level of the church. Even though you are not settled down, you are still here due to the merit of the age. You are still here due to the merit of the age. I keep a rope attached to you. stimulating you and pulling you along. If it were not for this, Satan would have dragged all of you away. Home church is where you can expand your foundation to the tribal level. It is where you, as a tribal Messiah, expand your horizontal foundation by leading your tribe. From the bottom, I have prepared the tribal level foundation, the people level foundation, the national level foundation, and the world level foundation. Section 4. Hunduke and home church activities. Number 1. The words I speak are not my own. They are the words heaven speaks through me. Hence, wherever or whenever you hear these words, your heart is stirred. That is what is different about them. I'm not alone because I speak at the point where the vertical and the horizontal meet, where the mind and body resonate with each other. When my body vibrates, my mind vibrates as well. In order to unite with my body, when my heart is inspired, a corresponding change takes place in my body. Each exerts and force on the other. Hence, it is not my own words that I speak. The Korean word hunduke means a Chinese character that means to sell words. Thus, if you keep them to yourself, you will find yourself in trouble. You need to give them out to people. If you store up goods and let them spoil, you'll be punished. So if, rather than selling them, you give the words freely to others, the outcome will be even better if you sell things for money. Therefore, I'm telling you to share these words with others. This is the original meaning of hunduke. Page 935 now, Hunduk Family Church and the focus of our activity. Number 2, the Chinese character Hoon in Hunduk is made of Aeon, meaning words, and Cheon, meaning stream. Water is an element of all living things. Water creates green zones across the earth and clouds wandering in the sky. Flowing deep or moving high, it brings balance to the earth. Water equalizes everything. The character Dok is made of Eon, meaning words, and Mae, meaning sell. It means to sell, specifically to spread the word. If you do not sell it or give it out, you need to gather it and use it. The word hunduk has such meanings. Its power is like that of the water that flows and becomes a great river, then makes a sea and gives life to this universe. Number 3, a Hunduk family is created through Hunduke. Again, you can go to the kingdom of heaven when you experience rebirth, resurrection, and eternal life through Hunduk Church. Your family is the base for going to the heavenly kingdom. You go to the heavenly kingdom from your family. You cannot go to heaven from anywhere else. Your family must be a place where the kingdom of heaven of peace is created. It must happen on earth. Number 4, after people restore the things of creation, they are to experience love. The Old Testament age was the age when the things of creation were sacrificed as offerings. The New Testament age was the age when the children sacrificed themselves as offerings. And the completed Testament age has been the age when the parents sacrifice themselves as offerings. In order to attend God here on earth, the parents have gone the way of the cross, leading their family along with them. When believers on earth pursue activities for home church and offer conditions of devotion on its altar, spirits from all fields and levels of the spirits can return and cooperate with them. Now that home church has been changed to Hundok church, the age is coming when your tribe will join. In the coming age, it will be just individuals who join, but all members of your tribe. If your family name is Kim, all the Kims will join. If your family name is Park, all the Parks will join. After that happens, the age will arrive for registration in the nation. It will happen soon. From now on, things will happen quickly. Things will move extremely quickly. Number 5, the family is the starting point of the kingdom of heaven. When you understand its significance, you will know how crucial it is that you make a Hunduk church. If there is a church, it should be a family church. As a family is a church connected by heart, that family church should be developed into a Hunduk church. If you sow many seeds and gather a fruitful harvest, the heavenly world and all people on earth will be able to eat. That is how you can make a new start and greet the spring. Page 936. Families who do Hunduke will have a foundation that can endure the winter and greet the spring on a new level. Thus, they will prosper and prosper even more. Number 6, when you sow seeds in the family and they bear fruit, the fruit can go beyond the nation and the world, all the way to the kingdom of heaven. Since that realm is the kingdom of heaven in the spirit world, people's most important endeavor is how much harvest they can collect and offer when they go there. The place where you will live eternally is the heavenly world, is determined based on the result you bring here and now. You should give and forget. Go to the lowest place and give, and then forget what you have given. Because human beings are individual embodiments of truth, when they receive something genuine, it will not simply be forgotten. When people receive a gift prepared with a heart of devotion, they want to return more than they have received. As individual embodiments of truth, they want to create an environment with conditions that foster more and ever greater giving and receiving in a circular motion. So Hunduk churches are the foundation, the base for this. Number 7, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven simply because you are given recognition by the Unification Church. You have to go through proper protocols that equip you to live as a citizen of the kingdom. This even include taxes. The Unification Church will disappear, religions will disappear, and politics will cease. Even nation states will disappear. The world will become a huge, unified family nation, a single nation whose culture is the world of heart. It will be realized by means of a thorough education through Hunduke about the life I live, especially about the aspects of heart. Therefore, we have Hunduk churches, Hunduk families. We must find the church in the family. Number 8, you need to understand that doing Hunduke is doing the work of Chun Ilguk, which goes beyond the standard of religion and the nation. Hunduke is attended by your ancestors and their descendants, who were the most filial of filial children and the most loyal of loyal patriots in the heavenly realm. By reading the Word and learning together in the presence of heaven and earth, united as one, we establish the foundation for the ideal family as the individuals who are being substantially recreated and perfected. Then we can move into a new age of education, an age of universal education to lay such a foundation in front of heaven. Number 9, you should create a Hunduk church focusing on your own tribe. This is how to build a global human family, because national barriers will disappear. No matter where people go in this world, those who attend a Hunduk church can call that place home. Your culture and your religion will recede into the background, and the time when you talk about those things will come to an end. Number 10, be crazy about the word and work so hard you even forget about eating. Then all your physical ailments will flee. When I was young, I had a lung disease, and everyone said I would die. But I thought, if I am meant to die, I shall die. But if I found something so interesting that I keep myself busier than the activity of the disease in my lungs, then the germs causing my disease will flee. We have to go now into the midst of the democratic world and the communist world and fulfill our responsibility to revolutionize them and harmonize them. We must fulfill that responsibility of the mother and father. When you hold Hunduke throughout the nation, a place where mother and father can stand will appear. Number 11, Hunduke will connect you with another dimension. When you hold Hunduke, heaven and earth become one, and the entire spirit world descends and cooperates with you. Unless you do so, your life path will not open up, and you will be unable to fulfill your goals. This is the reason you need a Hunduk church, which is a family church. No families have been able to enter the kingdom, heavenly kingdom. Even God did not have a family. Since no families have been able to go to heaven, I'm saying there's no citizens of the kingdom of heaven. We must reorganize all this. So we read about home church activities and community breakthrough, which is Tongban Yukpa, and we'll read tomorrow the tribal Messiah on chapter 2. My memory is not yet, the memory of my Android is not that big. We could have read more paragraphs here, but tomorrow we'll be reading at page 942, the tribal Messiah. My name is Athanasius Francis C.Catalan. I'm here in Washington, D.C. with my family. Please visit www.familyfed.org and learn about Hunduke and our home church activities, and learn about the divine principle at www.divineprinciple.com. Read 2 chapters, and you should be enlightened to read some more. And have a good and wonderful Friday. Thank God it's Friday. And mabuhay and mansi-mansi. Bye-bye.